friends, welcome back to Bucket List Homestead. My name is Lynn, and today is day 18 of our Bit Counts challenge. But before we get to what we're canning today, we'll get to it in a few minutes, I thought I would taste test the apple maple jam that I made yesterday. It smells amazing. Sorry, Lily's upset. I thought I'd taste test it and see what we think of it, because if I like it especially, and then I'm hoping the rest of the family will try it over the next couple of days, this little pint, half pint. Which, by the way, I think I called these pints yesterday. These are half pints. These are quarter pints. I always call them the wrong thing. I know what I mean, even if I call them the wrong thing. Anyway, we're going to taste test it. And if, like I said, if we all like it, I've got a lot more apples from our trees that I can make some more. So let's see what it tastes like. So for breakfast, I'm going to have an English muffin, because I need something quick today. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It almost looks like applesauce, quite frankly. I hate eating on camera, but for you all, I will do it so you can see me try this for real. Okay, here we go. It's good. I don't know if I'd call it a jam. It tastes more like an applesauce to me, which makes me want to put maple syrup in my applesauce, but let me just try a little bit, like, without the English muffin. I don't know if I could get it on my finger. It's okay. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't have a lot of flavor. I'm tasting apple now, a few seconds later. And maybe, I mean, the recipe called for tart apples, and these are tart. But I don't know if I'll make a big batch of it. We'll definitely eat the rest of it because it's good. And I'll come up with some ways of using it, I think. But honestly, to me, it's almost like a very, very thick jellied applesauce. And I think I'll stick to apple jelly, which I hope to be making soon too. So there's our taste test for that. It's not terrible by any means. It's good. It's just, I don't know what I was expecting. I don't taste as much maple syrup as I thought I would. I thought I did in the beginning, but I think I smell it more than taste it. So maybe adjust the recipe a little bit, which is hard because then you're going to adjust everything. But is it worth making? I guess. Would I make it again? I'm not sure. I'll let you know. I might adjust it. But anyway, so we are going to be canning some stuff today as part of day 18, but we have to go get it. I originally was hoping to do my elderberries today. My trees are loaded and they're starting to hang. I actually had to put some up last night. But they're not quite ready. There's still a few green ones, and they're not quite the dark. They almost get blackish blue when they're ready. They're still kind of a light purple, so they probably won't be ready till we come back from our anniversary trip. So I was racking my brain. What am I going to preserve today? Because my garden is still not cooperating. It's getting there, but it's still not cooperating. It might not be ready until after this challenge of this whole month is done. Like I said, September is probably going to be part of a challenge for me too. Part of this challenge. I'll probably be doing something every day in September also. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was thinking on it, and then like out of the stars came the U-Pick farm that we love to pick our berries and many things from. Put on their Facebook page last night, just as I was going to bed, that they're open for U-Pick corn today from 8 to 4. And I'm like, duh. A light bulb went off. Yay, their corn is ready. And we picked a lot of their corn last year and loved it. It was so good. And we're down to one pint jar of corn. from last year. So we did really well. Like I obviously canned enough. We don't eat it with every meal. We really don't. But I obviously canned enough to get us through. Now, if I could just remember how much we picked last year. So I went and woke up the teenager and asked him if he could come down and help me go pick some corn. I think we're only going to pick probably 2 dozen today, and that should get me enough just to get a few jars started. Like I said, it's busy. David and I leave in 2 days, and I don't want to leave that corn. I like to can it as soon as we can, as soon as you can pick it. So I know I'm capable of getting 24 done, and it should give me a good batch in the pressure canner today, because you have to pressure can corn. And he graciously got up. Didn't. But he gets to drive down where we're going. He gets to drive. So I hope that helps sweeten the herd a little bit. He says getting him up at 8 o'clock was way too early. Teenagers. And Grace is going to stay behind to watch Lily because she's still recuperating from her operation. So, yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. So we're going to eat breakfast. I'm going to get a cup of tea. It's actually a second cup because Lily did not have a good night, and I've been up. I didn't get up as early as I got up. He should be thankful for that. And we're going to head down, and hopefully I'll get some footage of us picking the corn. And we'll come back, and we will can corn today on day 18 of Every Bit Counts Challenge. Part is done. We picked 2 dozen corn. The hard part is about to begin. Now I gotta shuck the corn. So it is beautiful here today. It was 63 degrees when Aiden and I went down and picked, and we got it all very quick. It was very slow, not very busy rather. It was beautiful, and the weather's cooperating, and it's only supposed to get up to 68 today. Definitely feels like a day for picking apples, not corn. And I really hope it does go back up, though, because as much as I want fall, and boy do I want fall, my tomatoes and peppers still need summer. So, not fall yet. So, look at that. That is beautiful. And you know you can eat corn raw. We actually have done it a couple of times when we picked when the kids were younger. We pull one off and eat it. It's actually delicious. But I won't be eating it raw today. So, these aren't going to go to waste. I'm going to give them to the chickens. But I need another bowl. And I'm just going to keep going through this. I'm going to do it outside because, one, less mess in the house. And it's just too nice to be inside. And then, sorry, Lily's shaking the table that the camera's on. So that might be why it just shook. And she wants to eat it. No, you can't eat the corn. It's for the chickens. And I'll meet you back in the kitchen when we get ready to can this up. All right, so we got the corn all shucked. I find it very difficult. I have a lot of weakness in my hands from the chemotherapy, and shucking corn was very hard for me. It took me quite a while to shuck those just because of my hands get tired and the strength. So, and David's at work, so I can't get him to help, and the kids are busy, so whatever. I got it done. So now I've already taken some of them off the cob, and this little tool, I used to use a knife. My mother got me this last summer, and I love it. I had another kind too that I didn't care for, but all you do is you push this through, you can see, and just twist it, and I find it's easier on my hands too, because it doesn't take a lot of strength. I say that, and my hands are already tired though, so this is going to take me a while, but I'm going to try and get it all off, and then I'm going to give these cobs to the chickens too with all the other stuff. There. See? Isn't that awesome? And look how beautiful. You've got nice whole kernels, which I find when I took it off with the knife, you know, it wouldn't be nice whole kernels. So I love this thing. I think she got it off of Amazon. I'm sure she did. She's an Amazon junkie. Sorry, Mom, but you are. Though I can't say anything because I am too. Anyway, I'll link this down below. This is a handy tool if you don't already have one. I highly recommend it. This one, I don't know if it's going to work because I broke it when I was trying to take the leaves off. So that one, oops, it might help if you use the right end. So it has teeth. You can see these pointy teeth right here. That's the end you're going to put towards the corn. It helps a lot better if you use it the right way. Yeah, oh yeah, and this wide one, right through. You can see the corn coming off. I love this thing. And you just have to twist it. There's no pushing down on it or anything. The one I had before, I had to kind of pull. It was almost like a peeler. And I didn't care for that one either. But this one's great. And it's not too big. I find sometimes tools are huge for my hands. Okay, I'm going to finish the rest of these. And then we'll get to putting them in the jar. I have 6 pints ready. I honestly don't know how many I'm going to need. I might need to get more jars out, but for now, I'm going to fill up the 6 and we'll see how we do. This is about 24 corn. So, okay. So I got all the corn and I started filling the jars and realized I forgot to put the camera on. But it's okay because 6 was not enough. I should have known. So, so far I have 6 filled and I got them just below, again, this top line. I am going to fill them with hot water in a minute, and I have my kettle going. But I washed up 5 more jars, and we'll see how many more that gets. And I have to tell you, that tool is the best. It makes this job fast, easy, and like I said, the quality of the corn you're getting is off the cob is awesome. Just fabulous. So, and I'm raw packing, and I'll be putting boiling water over these, which I have my kettle all boiled, and I think it's 50. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 55 minutes in the pressure canner for my elevation, which is 10 pounds of pressure. Okay, and I don't think we're going to need another 5, but hey, this is awesome. I'm getting more on the shelf than I thought I would. So, and we do plan to pick some more when we come back from our trip. I'm thinking I'd like to have maybe 30 jars. I think that's what I had last year. Okay, so there's some stuck in here. Got some silks here. And somebody must have a little too much, so we can add a little too. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pints of corn, and this cost me it cost me $10. It was $5 a dozen, so I don't think it's that bad to get set right now. Corn here, like really good corn, you know, that hasn't been sprayed. Organic corn is almost $2 a can, I think, right now. I don't know. It's been a while since I bought it. I'd have to double check it. But so I think $10 for 7 pints, plus the chickens get something to eat. Set 2 over here for space. There's 9. There's 9 pints for $10, so that's not too bad. I was curious, how much is it for organic canned corn? I went up and looked it up at our local stores. $5 a can right now for organic corn. So if I were to buy 9 cans of organic corn, $45. That is really expensive. So I say I did good. $10 for 9 pints of organic corn. Yes, please. Okay, friends, we'll see you back here tomorrow for day 19, which will be my last day for a couple of days because we leave Sunday for our 30th anniversary trip. So I think I know what we're going to do tomorrow. It's kind of going to be all hands on deck kind of thing. So I'm glad it's Saturday so I can get some extra help. So we'll see you tomorrow. Love that sound.